OMG, man, we back on Guala Music, New Height, Afrocentric TV, man. And I got the amazing, the beautiful, the marvelous Christy K. Coleman. What up? What up?
Well, I appreciate you and all that, all the compliments. Man. That was wonderful. Made me feel good.
I know, right? You should feel good because you look good, baby.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, you know what makes me feel good?
What's that?
And looking good is that wearing nice clothes.
Wearing nice clothes.
How does nice clothes make you feel? Wearing nice clothes. Doesn't it boost your confidence up a little bit?
It does, especially when I'm wearing a powerful color like black. You know what I'm saying? It just give me
No, for real. No, I take all day.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I love when you smile when we come on the show, man. You always have your energy. Some days you're up, some days you're down. And I think that's very great for the show because it shows just how, how life goes itself. But when you come in here and you have that smile on your face and you get that smile, I say, you know what? She got some questions she's about to ask these new guests, man. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, I'm ready to pour them out, get them out, and dive deep into just who they are and why they even here.
Is you gonna dive deep or you gonna just scuba dive? I like, how you gonna do it?
Do I want goggles?
Ooh, goggles, baby. If I get the goggles, make sure one of them got a patch on this side. You know what I'm saying? So I can make sure I can see clear, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I like about, me and you hosting on this show, host and co-host or whatever they want to call it. You are literally a strong young black woman with a great mentality. You actually run 2 businesses. So you're not just a TV host, you're actually an entrepreneur.
I am an entrepreneur.
At a young, PYT, pretty young thing, baby. You know what I'm saying?
And I like to surround myself with other entrepreneurs like you, our guests on the show, and me. But yeah, hopefully I don't look, tired. Hopefully I don't have that entrepreneur look on my face like I'm ready. The look that's like, okay, time is,
I didn't even want to come to the set today. But I was like, if I don't do that, then our business ain't gonna be productive. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? I'm excited to see who we have on the set today.
You know what? I heard a lot about this beautiful, black, strong, independent young woman that has this business that is actually accumulating a lot of torque. I'm going to use the word torque.
Torque. I never heard of that word.
Yeah, it's like a lot of talk. It's like she got... Listen, I'm going to tell you this. This is what I'm going to tell you, right? She's very family-oriented. She's very business-oriented. She gives great advice. And guess what? She on Guala Music, Believe the Hype, man. You know
she is on Believe the Hype.
TV, so she got something. She definitely got something to talk about.
You know what? I brought her on. I feel like you know more about her than me.
See, I'm gonna tell you how I do. When you have one eye, you go Cyclops. You go Cyclops.
We are so happy to introduce y'all to Miss Nakia Moore.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So tell us, what's the name of your business?
It's My Petals Couture.
My Petals Couture.
And what does My Petals Couture offer?
We offer products from small to 3X. We encourage our plus size women to love themselves and love the curves. Every woman love your curves.
BBW, baby. If you're a BBW, you might as well go file your W-2 and get with a slim jump. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get some of the tax money, baby.
Okay.
Women's merchandise.
Women's merchandise. So right now, are you, so you don't have any men's clothing right now?
Not right now.
So is it in the process?
I feel played.
You be all right. I'm sure you got we know what she said. She in the process.
I need some BBM. Look at the gut.
Exactly. She gonna have the extras for you.
Yes. We're doing our research.
So tell me what birthed My Petals Couture? Like what started it?
I had a woman in my life, my grandmother. She made a huge impression on my life. She was a huge impact in the community, and she carried herself well. She dressed every day, and she was a lady. She was a woman of great impact. And so I loved her so much. She was a seamstress. She made clothing. She altered clothing, and so I kind of took that on. And when I go out, I make sure that I present myself well and conduct myself as a lady. And when I do that, she walks with me every day.
I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? Because she
What?
said BBW and she had curves. All due respect, Grandma, you know, was she?
Yeah, she had that.
Oh,
she had
okay.
it going on.
Yeah, she had it going on.
Yeah. yes.
I'm talking about.
I love it. So women being birthed from loving your curves and women's clothing. So like, why from your grandmother? Okay, so that birth is first why you got started. But what keeps you going too? You know, like as far as you getting the business going, and then you got your plan, you got your name. Okay, how'd you take off?
Actually, I had a celebrity stylist who was like, hey, you need to go ahead and do it. You need to do it. So I was like, well, okay, let me just go ahead and do it. And so my mentor as well kind of helped me set up a business plan. And so I just shot it out there. I started kind of wearing my merchandise, and I would get so many compliments, and then it just kind of blew up. It just kind of.
They was like, let's see. They was like, I want to look.
Where can I get that?
Exactly. I want to look just as fine as you, girl.
Blow up.
What? But that's how it is. Or when you scrolling up and down something, you see somebody else wearing something nice, and then you want to wear that same piece that they have on, because I mean, who doesn't want to look great?
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
I'm digging that, man, because you know I got the blazer, you know what I'm saying, a black blazer. But if I had some of them yads with the yad like right here on there, I think that'll be real, you know.
Yeah, ain't questionable.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm feeling it, man. So I want to dig, man. I'm just feeling your energy today. Oh, wait, man.
Wonderful.
You cooking up some new business. I know you got something going on.
Hey, you said bring it. I'm gonna bring it.
Oh man, we gonna bring it. So I got a question, right? I'm very interested in fashion, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like Pops, rest in peace, Pops, man. But you know, you gotta coordinate, you understand what I'm saying? So what made you, besides grandmother, wanted to get into fashion with a business? Because I'm quite sure you had a number of different, you know, things you could have done, projects you could have created, but you decided to go with fashion.
Well, I mean, you can always have an opportunity of switching something up and changing something up.
Mm-hmm.
And as I would see things, I always watch red carpet and different events. I always watch them. And so it's like, okay, well, yeah, that's cute, but you can always put a twist on it. Or whatever everybody else is wearing, I would never do the same exact thing. I would always add something different to what I'm doing. So I mean, the drive is, I mean, I would watch television shows just to look at the fashion. I mean, go watch the Kardashians, and it's like, I don't really like what they're saying, or I really don't care about their storyline, but what they have on is just everything. So I may see something in the store, and I'm like, hey, let me go ahead and add a little twist of my own. But just that person being themselves, and having their, I'm just an individual who wants to be a bit different.
So what twist are you bringing to the fashion industry that makes that when they see you, they're like, oh, that's Nakia clothes right there, girl?
Well, because I guess people who kind of like know me, they'll say, okay, well, she does something a little different, but it's really cute. But I think the twist is kind of getting a hold on the plus size women. Mm-hmm. I encounter women at events, and there's certain things that they want to see on them to feel comfortable on them, and that is the target. You see, the target is the curvy, that curvy woman, so that's what stands out for me, because I get a lot of them happy with what they're getting.
That's definitely good, because on Afrocentric TV and over, from Africa, you know what I'm saying, they like real curvy, you know what I mean? That's their thing. You figure deal with me? So I'm feeling that. But I got a question for you, another question, man. I'm just listening to you and just thinking. My mind is wandering, right? So I'm just wondering, at what age did you decide to start your business?
So I've been in business for 2.5 years. And every year we usually have a breast cancer awareness fashion show in October. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of gearing up for that, so that way we can bless an organization to continue to provide services for women fighting breast cancer.
Oh man, you know what? That was the first time I actually seen all of your clothes displayed, and all those women were so confident, so beautiful. They felt so great. And then those women, weren't they battling
they'd overcome it.
They overcome breast cancer. So all those women you put in your clothes and to be able to walk into an event and feel beautiful and confident, because I'm sure there were days where they, felt down. Yes. And so I bet that just really, that shined bright. If you would have seen how beautiful her event was.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, every year, y'all do not want to miss this event. Every year is amazing.
And so I'm inviting you all out. So you're going to have to come. But those women, we gave them a spa day, and I plan to do that every year. Some of them women never even had a spa day before, and a great dinner.
That's great.
And so we just, that's one of the breast cancer survivors was 24 years old when she was diagnosed, and so she's 28 today, and she's one of my models now.
See, what I love about it, I'm gonna tell you one thing I love about it, right? It's especially, I love the business, I love fashion, because I'm definitely into fashion, you know what I mean? And I got some ideas for you as well to see what you can do.
She's like, since you don't have a men's line. Guala line, right? He tried to add it.
You figured that. But I lost my mother to cancer. And my mother was my biggest supporter and my best friend. And after Hurricane Katrina, she really took sick because of the cancer. So I definitely commend you on what it is that you're doing. And I support you 1,000,000%, right? But let's go back into this right here, right? You're a designer. I'm suave with the eye patches, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to see what we could do. If we could cook up something, you know what I'm saying?
You want eye patch design?
I want a fresh eye patch.
That would be dope.
I want the new height, Afrocentric, with the eye patch.
You want a bedazzled one?
A bedazzled eye patch. Okay.
We could do something.
You could do something.
Black bedazzled one.
That could work.
So
No, because that could be, you know what I'm saying, Guala patches.
Guala will start wearing Guala patches designed by
Guala patches.
the love.
My Petals Couture.
Yes.
Look at that.
And on season 2. Watch what we do, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all know we are here on Believe the Hype. We have Guala, got Chrissy K coming, got the Miss Beautiful, Nakia Moore. We'll be right back. Okay.
Hey man, we're back, and right now we with Latoya Couture. However your tour is on tour, the line is on tour. You better go ahead on and get it. But right now I got Christy over here just laughing and smiling because we're having a good time. We're discussing Black-owned businesses on Afrocentric TV, and we have a great designer here to give you a real story about how to become productive and successful.
Yeah, you have to stay in it, be consistent, research, do your research. You have to be realistic in your goals. You have to set a plan. My mentor always tell me you can have whatever is in your mind, that's fine, but you need to write it down. You have to write it down. So be consistent, know what you're doing, and if you don't know what you're doing, ask for help. You can't do it all. So That's basically what I did every night. I have a 9 to 5, 10 to 2 was work for my business. On the weekend was work for my business. It's really not work, really. It's not work. It's
not
fun,
work, yeah.
You know, so that's basically, I mean, it's nonstop.
Did you ever have to, so you said asking for help. Was that an issue for you, asking for help in your business?
It was.
Why?
Was because I don't know everything, but I felt like I didn't want to be a burden to anyone else. And so the business that I'm in, I can't go to another business owner that does the same thing that I do and say, okay, well, where did you get your merchandise, or where did you get the material, or where, you know, that would be a little offensive to me if somebody were to do that to me. So I just pulled information. I went to events. I went to fashion shows, and my first fashion show, I didn't know. Everybody was really impressed with it. I was impressed myself because I only did my research, and it was nice, I must say.
So you created a whole fashion show off of just research?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's like, if you don't give it to me, I'm going to go create it myself.
Yeah. Everybody doesn't understand your vision.
Well, check it out.
Until they actually kind of see a little bit of it.
Check it out.
That's amazing.
I would definitely love to be a model in one of your fashion shows when you come with the man gear, because you know I'm fly lift, swag lift. You know what I'm saying? When they see me, yeah.
We gonna get those patches going.
I'm about to say, he ready to promote. He ready to promote these patches. Yeah, no.
We will. That will
literally,
be
it's a new vision,
and it will be like, are we gonna feature it?
I'm telling you.
And then you're gonna be, you know, you might be on my Petals Couture page.
Exactly.
The website.
Exactly. And then guess what? You got people who don't even have any issues with their eye wearing a patch. Just because of you.
I know they just.
But people even still just do it. They do because it's cool. It looks good. You know, it's cool.
Exactly. It's cool. It's a thing.
Cool.
It's a style.
I'll tell you, man. Like with this business here, you know what I'm saying. And we talking about business because this show is definitely about business. But a lot of people don't know, and what the audience may not understand, because by then, why I'm new to them. You know what I mean? Just like your business is new to them.
Yes.
You know, your business is new to them. One of the reasons why, you know, I'm so serious about this, I literally had an incident where I lost my eye because of my drive in the business. And a lot of people don't know that. In 2014, I had 2 eyes, you know what I mean? And when my music career went from being localized to nationwide, I had a real incident to where I ended up almost losing my life and losing my eye. And even after that, I thought it would put me down. I thought it would stop my career. I thought, you know, but it actually changed it. It actually evolved. It reinvented me. And now it's just one of my things. You know, I might got a good eye under here. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You always say that.
Business, but you're going to get a patch.
Right. if you don't have no eye problems, you can still get a patch. Okay.
Yeah.
Koala patch is coming real soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My Petals Couture is not playing.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely.
She's on a move.
What?
Yes.
So I'm gonna ask you this, right? Now let's dig a little deeper. You know what I mean? Because we definitely talk about the new hype. You know what I'm saying? First, before we dig into that, I want to know is, why is your business considered a hype to believe?
Because I make sure that prior to selling anything to anyone, that the quality is good and that it's true to size. That's very, you know, people are very skeptical on, websites, because they don't know if it's really true to size. They don't know if it's quality. So I make sure that they're going to get exactly what they're expecting to get, good quality.
Number 2 on that, I agree. Number 2 on that, what area did you grow up in? Where are you from?
I'm from LaPorte, Texas.
Hey, LP.
And it's right outside of Houston. Space Center, near the Space Center. Little town where everybody knows everybody. So
up on that situation, did y'all deal with oppression from coming up in that area?
Oh yeah, I was in the hood. I was in the projects.
You was in the hood?
Yeah. But you have to, when you want to grow, and you have if you have desires, when you have desires and you want to be better, and you you have to work hard to get out of it. And so that's what my mom, did. I mean, it's not that she's not so far from where we grew, where we grew up and where I was raised, but she's in a better place.
Yeah.
You know, she's in a better position. And so you just don't forget that.
Yeah, you never forget where you come from.
that.
So when you was in the hood and you was in the projects, it's very interesting, right? So with you being in the hood and being in the projects, it seemed like it was no way out at one point in time, correct?
It wasn't even like we were even there. We had fun. Like it was just, you know, but
Because it's a community of people.
It's a community,
and
of
nobody
people.
and everybody's going through the same thing. So it's not like, you know, like he may not have on shoes. I ain't got no shoes. My shoes busted. His shoes busted.
Yeah, my flip flop keep coming off, but
Exactly.
I'm finna fix that little whole piece right there and make it stay on.
You talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? Clown each other.
Yeah.
Jump in those little like pools. You know those little pools that be in the underground.
Yeah.
Be playing all kind of stuff in the pools
Yeah,
and stuff.
grass
Grass, dirt.
You know me, I be to try to dive in there. But, okay, so
And so I want to know, growing up, you said growing up in the hood, and obviously it was fun. It wasn't like you was in the hood. So what did you? Is anybody in your household an entrepreneur?
Yes, my sister's an entrepreneur. She has a cleaning business, and actually on my father's side of the family, all of them are entrepreneurs. My uncle became a millionaire at 40, and he is 70 something now, and he's an entrepreneur. And his daughter is, his son is, the other one builds subdivisions. So it's in my blood. It's in my blood.
When you're watching TVs, you're watching TV stations. I'm not going to name any names. Do they bring you stories like this? What you're saying, what you're doing, upcoming business owners, people that come from an area where it wasn't a lot of business owners there at that time. Are you hearing a lot about that on TV besides on shows like this right now? I
am. I mean, it's like everywhere. I mean, black women, we're opening businesses like crazy right now.
Correct.
And so it's inspiring, and I love to support black business. But it's awesome to see all of the businesses that are opening, by us.
Yeah, no, it is.
You know what's interesting about it too, you know what I'm saying? Because I expected a different answer, but what you're saying is literally the truth. So I know she's really paying attention to what's going on. A lot of people are not. But behind the scenes, they also do have some other races, you know what I mean, other colors, you know, that it's not black, that's actually assisting us and helping us along the way and some shit, but they stand behind the scenes, you know what I mean, which I think is a very great thing, because even though we talk about only black owned businesses on this show, are not just black, you know what I mean, you may have Indians, you may have Hispanics coming on or whatnot, but they also have other Caucasians or white or whatever they call them, people that's behind the scenes that's assisting us a little bit. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's great because, I have a diverse group of friends. And I think that everybody should have a diverse group of friends because we all bring something to the table. And, I mean, as far as photographers, when I use photographers, they're my, I have certain go-tos. And my merchandise, the merchandise that I sell, and many times it's a Hispanic or a Caucasian girl who purchases it. Now, I have everybody purchasing, but... I love my people too.
You said you had everybody what?
I love everybody. What do you mean?
No, you said you have everybody
purchasing.
Everybody purchases.
So that means they're spending money with your business.
Oh, they're spending money.
So that means your business is productive.
It's productive.
So can I hold a little bit cash, please?
Right.
I haven't hit I need more commas.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with what she said though. Having a diverse group of people and having the people bring you up, because I feel like, and then one of the issues that we've been having in our community is that we can talk about building up, black businesses and stuff, but a lot of times those are not our main clienteles. Like our main clienteles be, don't be non-black.
Yes.
And they spend the more money. They get you the connections. It's almost like they want that more for you than. And it sucks, but that's kind of what I've seen and experienced.
Yes.
And it's been experiencing now.
Well, what happens with it is definitely, with me being an artist and me being a rapper, you know what I mean? Of course, my brand is building. Of course, my product is selling. You know what I mean? And it just starts like that. And I think that's one of the things, just in the communities, back then, it was, you know, nobody supporting you. But now it's changing smaller. But I guarantee you, within the next 10 years, it's gonna be like really just flat out, straight face front. You know. I have 2 questions in closing on my end. Right.
Okay.
What was your biggest struggle since you started your business, and what is your biggest accomplishment?
The biggest struggle was exposure. Getting exposure and trying to figure out how to, that's going to be a constant thing anyways, getting exposure. So as far as my goal right now is just to, you know, continue to get exposure and to get the trust of customers, potential customers. And I've accomplished getting exposure by purchase, you know, of course marketing is very important. You know, that's why businesses fail, because we don't want to market. And you have to market, and you have to properly market. And so I have been placed in a position to where I have a team of people who are now helping me, and there's more exposure. So it's growing and it's getting better, but that was the biggest thing.
Exposure.
Last but not least, man, we're gonna leave and tell them to stay tuned. But before we do, can you tell the audience where to find you and to find your product?
You can go to My Petals Couture. It's www.mypetalscouture.com. You can also go to Instagram. It's My Petals Couture, and Facebook. It's My Petals Couture. We have couture parties where we come in and we like to get face to face with our customers and bring our merchandise and let you feel and touch and get to know us better. So it gives you an opportunity to purchase or earn free merchandise. And so we like to, you know, go to events. And so you can always find us at an event or online.
Well, you know what it is, man.
That's
Guava
beautiful.
Music, New Hype, Channel 15.8, Afrocentric TV, and we closing with Petals Couture, baby.
Believe the hype.